Friends, this is Sanjay Agrawal. I'm joined by the author Ekta Kumar. So she was in conversation with two other women. She was with Shobha Tharoor and she was with Nishta Gautam. So Ekta, welcome to the show. And we just wanted to talk like what Shobha ji also asked you about your recent book. So which you'd released about a fortnight back. So can you talk about the book and you can tell us a little brief?
You're giving me a chance to promote the book. Thank you, Sanjay. I very appreciate it. It's a story. I mean, if you like stories, it is historical fiction. It's set in the British era. Um, but it's really a story. The backdrop is partition, but it's a story about people. It's a story about two women. One is a courtesan, and the other is a more privileged woman. And it really talks about how their lives are really entwined in each other in some way, even though they haven't met. There is a man. When I started writing it, I thought it was going to be some kind of a love triangle, but to be honest, by the end of it, I didn't see much love. It just became. I don't want to give away the story, but that's the
When
book.
you
If you
talk
like.
about, and during this conversation also, you talk about the privileged women. So, what do we understand by privileged women, today?
That's an interesting question, and you were paying attention to the talk. My God, full marks. When I say privileged in a country where so many of us don't have 4 meals to eat, she comes from a family which is wealthy. When I say privileged, when most of the women suffer from self esteem and are judged and constantly are critical about how they look, she is beautiful in the conventional sense. When I say privileged, where women very often feel the pressure to be married, she is married into a good family. So when I say privileged, in the conventional sense, she checks all the boxes.
Yeah,
That's
the
what I meant.
traditional Indian women.
Yes.
Agreed. And I think we'll just change. Means now I just want to know when you were talking to Shobha ji and then you were talking to Nishta Gautam. So, what was your feeling? You be possibly meeting for the first time,
Not
or you
really.
met them.
Yes.
So, what's your take on this conversation? She speaks. What's your takeaway from this?
I thought they're both very, very interesting women. I've met them before, but Nishta I don't know too well. Literally, it was just hi. So today it was very
That from
interesting.
journalism to
Yes,
writing.
yes. With Shobha, we had a little more intense conversations, although I don't know her well at all. But it's been really interesting. I think when you get together women from different backgrounds who write differently, who think differently, it's always interesting because you feed off each other in some sense. And as writers, we're always hungry and we're looking for food.
And what's 2024 is approaching. The country was like wishing each other Merry Christmas. No, it's the New Year settling in. So what's coming in the New Year? What are you planning to bring out?
Lots of things, hopefully. I mean, the year should always roll. So lots of things.
So we'll keep it.
We'll
We'll
be in
keep it a
touch.
secret. And thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you, Sanjay.